Good morning. How can you tell it's morning?
I don't know, it's so bright. My eyes.
The sun's coming in. The colors are all off. We got to squint our eyes. But Perfecto's got to go in 11 minutes. And I thought, as the guy who introduced me to Sully, it's only fitting to now finally, after you've seen it in so many videos, to talk about the Trella. I'm not going to make the traditional video where I'm going to show it to you in all the amps. He's like, what are we going to plug this into? I'm like, nothing. Because this 71 Trella has showed up in so many videos already that I'm just going to, for the sounds, show you that stuff. So, we saw this thing at NAMM.
Okay.
I was only there for a day before I got sick. And I made a video with Sully years ago talking about like some of the import lines and,
Yeah, we did that video.
Yeah, and Steve from Boston was there. And a fun guy, not a mushroom. We met a couple of times at NAMM, and then, I had to leave. And then he contacted me and said, we're going to moving into Europe. Not that my channel does more in Europe than anywhere else, but that's what everyone thinks. Wherever you're sitting, that's who you're selling to. Mm-hmm. And he said, I want to send you something. I said, okay, let's do gear and trade. I keep the guitar. Makes sense, because otherwise I would have to go back across the pond.
And that's a long way to travel.
And he said, what are you thinking of? I'm like, well, whatever represents your brand. And like, I really like that pink and purple thing at NAMM. Something like that in blue would be good, but I'm not dumb. Something that's already built can come faster. And I also thought, it's true, right? And I also thought, he's never going to sell a pink guitar for like $5,500.
You might be surprised.
Well, I was not surprised that he didn't. And then he took it to the Texas Guitar Show, the Dallas Guitar Show.
Yes, Dallas Guitar Show.
Where some of my friends played it, showed me Skid Row riffs on it, and people from Rev rubbed it on their genitals and enjoyed it very much to rub that on their genitals and in my face.
So Henning, Sully told me this might come to you.
Yes.
I'm going to rub my nuts all over this guitar before you get it.
Rubbing it all over his junk.
After that, it arrived. And honestly, I had never really played a Sully.
Really?
No. You play them all the time.
I play them all the time, yeah.
So I never had played one, and I didn't know what to expect. And sometimes I get super high-end guitars, expensive ones, and I literally can't show them and have to send them back because they're just not good.
Yeah.
This arrived, and that's what that looked like. So then, I don't know what you're doing. Then I started playing it. I didn't even know there was a coil tap. And holy shit.
Yeah.
It just spoke to me in ways that I can't express. First of all, the longer scale, because it's got a Fendery scale, right?
Yes,
it's a 25 and a half.
Yes.
And that makes it snappy, has a different string tension. I didn't know there were single coil sounds. I discovered that later, and they're pretty damn impressive, I gotta say.
Yeah, these are some of the best single coil split sounds that you can get.
Absolutely.
On a guitar.
And it is a thinner body compared to a Les Paul, I would say, a bit.
Yes, because it is for, slightly more high-performance music than Les Paul.
It's light. It's got a beautiful calf back here.
Yeah.
And it's got a little calf back here, probably for your leg. Don't see it from the front, but it's convenient.
For that, if you want to lean it against your body, and then if you have a little bit of a love handles.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Love the surround blocks. They're subtle, but they're there.
Hollow blocks.
Hollow blocks.
Yeah.
We have, I'm going to say, hip shot, open geared locking tuners. Wait. Wait. Why don't we show all this in the most beautiful product shots that, of course, I've done. Here we go. Back to us. Lumen lace.
Yes.
Modern headstock, which is maybe slightly oversized, but that's all good. Look, we got a volute. Oh, hey, Gibson, learn from that shit. Now the neck is set in, all purple in the back.
Set in, but without any heel, without a blocky heel.
So not a big ass block.
Yeah.
And it is a high performance neck.
Yes.
I would say that is somewhere between something Fendery and something Ibanez-y.
Sully takes a lot of inspiration from Grover Jackson. So the compound radius, the fast neck, and also I think this is more of his style because as you can see, like a lot of cutaways for upper fret access gives you the pinky right at the 12th, right at the 22nd fret. Actually, technically, you can go up to a 32nd fret if you want to.
If you want to.
If it had one.
I mean, for weeks, I only played this thing. It can do so much.
Yeah.
The playing, okay, let me show you this little improvisation I did pretty much after I got it. My first steps on this thing.
Yeah.
And when I listen to that track, I'm not exaggerating. I don't see and hear myself. The phrasing, the tone, everything I play, I don't recognize myself. There's a lot of light in my face. And the guitar makes you do slides and bends because of the sustain and the thickness of the tones that I usually wouldn't do. So listen to that performance and tell me that's not good. Now that's what that guitar did.
Yeah. The best thing about the Sullys is that when you start playing them, they disappear. So now you're no longer worrying about the guitar, whether this is going to hold out or not, if you're going to bend. You're mostly, for the most part, just thinking about music and thinking
You're
about
in the music.
where you want to go, what you want to say, what you want people to feel, and the guitar basically gets out of your way and just allows itself to be played however you
It gets
want.
you into the music without any detours.
Yes.
Now, of course, Sully has very 80s-y shapes and sparkly colors and
Yes, that's what
kind of explorer-y things and firebirdy things, and this is his version of a single cut. Now, why did he do that? First of all, let's go through a couple more specs. We got, of course, a mahogany body, one piece with a quilted maple carved top, a two-piece neck, laminated in the center, mahogany quilted maple head plate, 10-degree headstock angle, ebony fretboard, 12-inch radius, the neck shape, cool. Lumen lace, hollow blocks, Ivoroid binding, stainless steel jumbo plecked frets,
Sully pickups.
adjustable wraparound bridge, Graphtec tusk nut. The pickups are an Al Pastor there and there. I think developed and or built together with Grover Jackson. Hip shot lockings, volume tone push pull on this for call split. 3-position switch, candy floss, transparent pink, purple burst polyester top coat. Okay, we got that out of the way. I recorded a whole bunch of tracks with this. I'm going to give you a couple of tastes of what this sounds like in context. It can get pretty brutal.
I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Turn, I take the trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I live to be. See the line of the sky to see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. The wind.
Okay, let's get into, it's called the 71 Trella. Why? Well, Sully said he played Les Pauls and it's kind of Les Paul Studios, and it's kind of what he wants, but it was never really what he wanted.
Yeah.
He was looking for that snappiness of the longer scale, a higher performance neck,
Yeah.
a lighter body.
He actually modified a Les Paul according to what his preferred specs was, and it still didn't meet his expectations. So, hence this thing.
And 71 is when he was born. He's an old fart like us. And Trella, I love that story. You have to love a man that builds guitars like this and puts that much love into the naming. Trella was not his mother-in-law, that apparently had a very deep relationship with, and more probably like a mother-son relationship. And she passed away, and he wanted to name the guitar after her. That is just amazing. They do make it in...
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we're totally filming.
That's fine.
That's fine. Leslie, how can we help you? We're talking about the Sully. There is one in 24-something scale, right? Which is called the Trella,
Trella LS.
LS for longer scale.
I'm not sure what the LS stands for, but yeah, and that one has a more traditional headstock.
I love this thing because it is Jackson-y, People are saying it looks like the Fernandez something.
Yeah, but this is Sully's thing.
I love this thing to death. We're sitting among about 40 very, very, very nice guitars in this room. Like Custom Shop, Heritages, Shabbats, Friedman's, Mayonnaise, Check the Custom Shop. There are McMulls.
Valiant.
This is all like super high-end shit.
Mm-hmm.
And no shit, this is one of my top 3 guitars when it comes to performance and tone. The Shabbat Puma, the Panucci inspired 59.
Yeah.
When it just comes to that ultra level of tone.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to Nick, but even my Huber cannot quite deliver that. Different,
yeah.
but this to me just is, even my, which you never seen videos, Modern Eagle 2, which is a masterpiece of a guitar.
Yeah.
I think this has supplanted this as my desert island instrument.
Oh.
For me, this is it.
Wow.
Not that I ever want to. I can never sell it because it's pink. Who wants that? Now, Sully,
like I said, you'd be surprised.
Sully makes these, of course, aged in blue racing stripes with Floyd. You can get them in any kind of combination you want. I think there is now what's the series called from Import Series?
Oh, the Conspiracy
Series. So there are Trellas now from...
Well, no. For the Conspiracy Series, it started as the 71 Starling, which is the non-sculpted top. And the latest run will now have Trellas.
Okay. When I got this, Mark Messina, he works on Disney movies and stuff, saw the video and immediately said, hey, Henning, get me in touch with Sully. I need one. Which is a good choice.
Everybody needs one.
Last but not least, I'm going to do a little medley of videos where I've used this so you can hear it in different situations, different amps. That way we don't have to play it here and you can really see that I've been using this hardcore and you can get some dulcet tones from this masterpiece. was the video about this ridiculous guitar. I have to
Cover your... Yeah, there you go.
I have to be honest. I'm gonna now bug the living shit out of Sully to get more Sullys in here. I mean, I don't have a pointy guitar.
Which one?
Like an explorer type thing.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that. I don't have anything Firebirdy, and he's got those with one pickup. I mean, he's got nice shit.
Yes.
And
It's very nice shit.
And I think if I just bug him enough, maybe we can show more Sullys. Now knowing what tonal qualities are hiding in his creations, you want too. Check him out at trade shows. Maybe dip your toes into his world with the Conspiracy series, which is more affordable. Ridiculously stunning work.
And all that info is on his website, sullyguitars.com.
Link below. I gotta drive this man to the airport now.
I gotta fly. Well, not me. I'm gonna get on something that flies.
Let the pilot do the job.
Yeah.
And well, until the next video, practice makes perfecto.
Animals at the end.
Ding dong, the bitch is there. She died of an STD, and no one came to her funeral. They did not want to be seen. Ding dong, the slave is dead. His back pain he couldn't stand, so the prospect of deep pockets somehow